Hey guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to continue our campaign from the Wrath of Ashardalon Dungeons & Dragons game. Join me at the table and let's play. We are back right where we left off. This is going to be adventure number 5 in the campaign. We still have quite a few to go through, but we're making progress. If you have not seen the previous adventures and you want to, then this is a good time to stop the video before I get started and go back and watch so you're caught up on what's going on. But we have our two heroes that are usually here with us, Quinn and Tarak, ready for battle once again. Before I started the video, I went ahead and I shopped because I thought, you know, that's kind of boring. But if you ever want to see me shopping in future videos, feel free to let me know in the comments below and I can do that as well. So what did I get? So I got a Staff of the Elements, yes, for Quinn, who had, I think he had 1,900, no, 1,000 and, because this would cost $1,500, so he had $1,700 because I have $200 left for him. So that's what he bought. Let me show it to you. So with this lovely staff, he gains a 2+ bonus to attack rolls when attacking monsters within 1 tile of you, well, as long as this is in play. And he has one attack, his Sacred Flame, which is attacking a monster within 1 tile of you, that he uses a lot because it's a healing attack. So as he attacks, he also gets to heal others. So I figured those two will combo well together. And then for Tarak, he had a little bit more money. He had $1,900. He has $400 left. And for $1,500, I found the card that lets him level up. So I figured one of them has to get an item. One of them I can't afford. I can't buy the card twice. So only one of them could level up. So I actually leveled them up to level 2 character, which gave me an extra daily power. I got Acrobatic Onslaught, which says attack one adjacent monster and hit or miss. Place your hero on a tile within 2 tiles of where you started, and then use at will power immediately. So it kind of lets you attack twice, because even if he misses with this one, he still gets a damage, and then he gets to move and attack again with an at will power. So I thought, okay, fine, then let's bring this one and see how it goes. So that's his new attack, which is a daily power. So once I use it, I gotta flip it and not use it again unless something lets me unflip it. And then these are his new stats. He's got 15 AC, 10 HP, and the other thing that went up was his Surge health, or yeah, which went up by 1, so it's 5 HP now. But they still have the same abilities that you've seen before, so I think we can get started. So I have my my deck of tiles here. We can shuffle it a bit, and then just like in every other adventure, we are going to take 3 tiles out of this humongous pile of tiles. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to shuffle in the dire chamber entrance. That's what we're looking for. Once we find this, we can kind of know what our objective is. We'll reveal a chamber card, and that will tell us what monster we're fighting, or what's going on. How do we defeat the game? In the meantime, we're just killing monsters and exploring, or actually I should say exploring and killing the monsters, because we gotta explore so the monsters come out. So now that I have this 3 shuffled, I just put it under the 8th tile. So hold on, I need 2 hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they'll be right here, and we have to get through the first tiles on top before we can get to the chamber entrance. So that's that, and it gets crowded really quick. Like, this already is crowded. Like, I have no room for any other cards, and I'm going to start building the map as the heroes move forward in the game. So I might rearrange and I might put some cards together to occupy less space. Like, I've already put these 3 together. Of course, I'm gonna have to remember all of the stuff that they have, but you will not be affected because I will be showing you what I'm doing up close, so that you understand why I'm, you know, attacking with this and that power and what have you. But I will try to condense this because it is a lot, and even I don't think the camera is going to be able to deal with all of this. So anyways, we're going to shuffle our individual decks. So we shuffled the monster deck. This is where we're going to get our lovely monsters that are going to be coming soon. We will shuffle our treasure deck as well. which is, you know, we barely ever get these. It's really hard to get. And then we'll shuffle our encounters, which are the mean, nasty things that we do not want to see. Okay, and then this one we don't shuffle, is the only one we don't shuffle. I actually, on the bottom of it, I have ice up the cards that we've already completed. And now we're going to do whatever that card is, which we'll find out when we find the entrance to the dire chamber. And then I got doors. I only have a few doors here. If I need more, I'll go grab more. But again, I didn't want to have so many things. And we have our treasures. This is where when we kill a monster, we get a treasure token, and it's usually gold. In very rare cases, there will be like grab a treasure card, and when we do get a treasure card, we get very happy because, well, you've seen how expensive they are. Or you haven't seen, but I've told you. You know, I just paid $1,500, and usually we get like $100, $200. I think the most I've seen is $500. So getting a free treasure, it's outstanding. And then we start with 3 healing surges if we ever die. What we do is we heal up to our surge value, and we keep going. But if we lose all 3 healing surges, then we are defeated and we lose the adventure. And that's it. So we are going to use our boom. We have with us 2 booms that we've gained throughout the adventure. After this adventure, we're gaining a new boom, you know, when we complete it. If we complete it, I guess. But for now, we use the Dwarven Traders. This is the card that I used before I started rolling. It's just the one that lets me shop for more items at the same time. So usually you only shop for 3 items. So you take the treasure deck and you reveal 3 cards and you shop. Out of those cards, you can buy as many as you can afford. But with the Dwarven Traders, we get to reveal 5 cards and shop. So I've done that. But the next one, I haven't done already, but I will, is the bypass cards. We got this one after the first adventure, I believe. And used at the beginning of one adventure before any hero has taken a turn. So we should do that. Draw the top dungeon tile and place it next to any unexplored edge. You do not place monsters or draw encounter cards as a result of placing this tile. Okay, and it can be only used once per adventure. We're going to use it now and then not use it until next time we come back and play again. And just a quick reminder of the sequence of play. Heroes go first. We have a hero phase, then we have an exploration phase, then a villain phase. So before I start the hero phase and heroes have taken any action, I'm going to go ahead and use the boom. So I'll just grab the first tile, and of course there's a door. Well, since I probably won't go towards the door, I'm going to put it here so that my map stays kind of like towards that direction where I can actually grow. And no monsters are placed here, no encounters, so we're good. So now we're going to go to the hero phase, and just as a reminder, during the hero phase, if you have 0 hit points, use a healing surge token if one is available, but of course we just started. Oh, by the way, I always forget to put my my health tokens on my heroes. I'll do that in a second. And then I can perform one of the following actions: move and then make an attack, attack and then move, or make 2 moves. So only 1 attack per turn. And then we're going to flip to go to the exploration phase once we're done with that. So here we go. We have our HP tokens now. And I'm going to start with Quinn just because he's on my left. And honestly, all we're going to do is we're going to go and explore. There are no monsters to attack. I don't even need to make 2 moves because I need to be at the edge of an unexplored tile in order to go to the next phase, which is explore. So my speed is 5, so I can move up to 5. I might want to keep them together. So 1, 2, 3, because remember, Quinn has the blessed shield. He's had it for a couple of adventures now. And it says you and all heroes on your tile gain a +2 bonus to AC while this item is in place. So if I keep them together, they both get the +2 bonus to AC. And that's all he's going to do. So he's going to end his turn, and we're going to go to the exploration phase. So let me show you what that's all about. So we have the exploration phase. If your hero occupies a square adjacent to an unexplored edge, which we do, go to step 2. So we'll go to step 2. And then if not, we will just jump to the villain phase. Draw a dungeon tile and place it with its triangle adjacent to the unexplored edge. And then we draw a monster card and place that monster on the new tile. Okay, so our first tile, another door. Well, unfortunately, we have to place it in. Here's a door. and it's actually a dead end, unfortunately. Okay, and then we have to get a monster. So our first monster today is going to be an orc archer, and he's going to act in a minute, so I will show you what he does. I'll keep him here for now, and I'm going to go find him. Alright, so here he is, and we usually place him on the scorch marker. So that was all we needed to do for the exploration phase. Now we're going to go to the villain phase, our favorite part. So during the villain phase, if you didn't place a tile during your exploration phase, we did place a tile, or if you place a tile with a black triangle, and this tile has a black triangle, draw an encounter card. So we'll do that. And then if a villain is in play, activated, but we don't have villains in play yet, we will get a villain. The ones that are on the board right now are monsters. We will get a villain once we find the dire chamber tile, and then our villain will be revealed. So we won't have to worry about that one. We can skip it from now on. And then number 3, activate each monster on and trap you control and turn in the order you drew them. Okay, so encounter. We have the Vast Gate Flare. This card cannot be cancelled, but we don't have any XP. You can actually cancel encounter cards with 5 XP from the monsters we've killed, but we haven't killed anything yet. If the Vast Gate marker is not in play, discard this card. Well, we got a lucky break because the Vast Gate marker is not in place because we just started playing. But maybe it'll come back later to hunt us. But for now, we get a little bit of a break. It's not bad at the beginning of the game, especially. But then the monster is going to activate. So I'm gonna show you the card, and we're gonna go through what the monster is gonna do. Remember, we have a +2 bonus to AC protecting us. So his tactics. First of all, he has an AC of 13 himself and just 1 HP. So hopefully Tarek can take care of him in a minute. So if the orc archer is adjacent to a hero, he's not adjacent to a hero, he's within 1 tile of a hero. So we move on to the next bullet point. If the orc archer is within 2 tiles of a hero, that is, it attacks the closest hero with an arrow. So then we go down here and we look for the arrow. He's going to be at a +6, and he's going to do 2 damage, and I believe that says if he misses is 1 damage, but come on, look at that tiny print. But yes, we're going to get the first damage of the day, and it's going for Quinn, actually, because he's the closest hero, so because he's attacking the closest hero. So we're going to roll, and then whatever we roll, we're going to add a +6 and see if he can beat Quinn's AC, which is 16 plus the 2 that he's got is 18. So he's going to get a 12 on a D20. Let's try it. And he didn't get a 12. He only got a 7. But because he still does damage when he misses, he still does 1 damage. Quinn has been affected, so we'll just keep that out. And now he can heal himself at some point, hopefully. And that's it. Now we just rinse and repeat. But of course, it's not Quinn's turn anymore. It's Tarek's turn. He's going to go. So that meaning that when it's his turn at the end of the phase, the Orc Archer is not going to attack because Tarek does not control the Orc Archer. It is controlled by Quinn. But in any case, Tarek has a speed of 6. Let's see if he does anything. I see already an at will power that attacks a monster within 1 tile of you. Because remember, you can either move and attack or attack and move. So I'm trying to attack and move so that I can be at an explored edge and continue exploring. I don't want to go past the door if I don't have to. So this one says his lucky strike. Attack 1 monster within 1 tile of you. If you hit and your attack rolls an even number, deal +1 damage. But this guy only needs 1 damage to die. The issue is we need to hit a 13 and we're at a +7. So we need a 6 or better to hit him. But we actually rolled a 20, which I wish we would roll that, but later. Because if you remember Tarek's ability, the brutal recovery, when you or any hero on your tile rolls a natural 20, you may recharge flip over Furious Assault, which is an attack, an utility power that lets you hit for +1. But okay, doesn't matter. We hit with a 20. We definitely hit. We do a critical actually, because he's level 2 now. Now that I think of it. He has a critical hit ability. When you attack and roll a natural 20, you deal +1 damage. So he's actually inflicting 2 damage, but we don't even need it. We only need 1. So this guy is toast. And he's going to go to as experience. He gives 1 XP. I'm going to put him under here like I usually do to keep track of my XP monsters. And he's out. But I'm not going to put him too far because most probably we're going to get him or somebody else again. So now that he's attacked, he can move and he's got a speed of 6, but all he needs is 2 because we're going to go this way. So we're going to the exploration phase, by the way, because he is at an unexplored edge. We get to explore. We get a tile. Oh, another encounter and another door. But luckily, it's exactly where I would like it to be. Down there where I'm not going. So we get a door, and we get a monster. And this time, it is a orc smasher with an HP of 2. And you're going to see him in a minute. Lots of orcs in these parts. Okay, so here he is. And we've already gotten, what, 3 tiles out of the... We need the 9th tile and beyond. So we have 6 more tiles before we can hopefully get to our dire chamber and really, you know, have the adventure start. We do have a black triangle, so during the villain phase, which is next, we're going to get another encounter, and I don't think we're going to get as lucky as we got before. We sure didn't. We get quick advance. Choose a monster not on any hero's tile. That monster moves 1 tile closer to the active hero, and then draw another encounter card, because why not? Alright, so to finish this one up, he moves Jason to the active hero, which is Tarek. And that's it for this one, but we're getting another one. So this time we get a high alert, an environmental one, which is, or an environment one, which is going to stay in play and affect us until another environment comes out. Or, you know, if we had 5 XP, we could cancel it right now, but we don't. So high alert says at the end of each villain phase, the active hero passes 1 monster card, if he or she has one, to the player to the right. So we're trading monster cards. And because it's an environment, I'm just going to keep it there. I'm going to discard this one. Yes, I figured we wouldn't be as lucky. So now he's next to us. We're still in the villain phase. He's going to activate. And if the orc smasher is within 1 tile of the hero, it is. It's actually adjacent. It moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a heavy mace. He doesn't need to move because he's already there. So at a +9, it's going to damage Tarek for 1 if he hits. Now Tarek has an AC of 17 thanks to being on the same tile with Quinn. So let's see if the monster can hit us. And no, he can't. 9 + 3 is only 12. So he misses this time. Okay, and then this is the end of the villain phase. So at the end of each villain phase, the active hero passes 1 monster card, if they have one, and we do, to the other player, and of course to the right, but with only 2 of us, which means that now the orc smasher is going to activate every turn, because we're going to be passing it around until we kill it. So hopefully Quinn can kill it. Now Quinn is our cleric. I think our rogue is our more like a stronger hero, but you know, we'll see what happens. And that's the end of Tarek's turn. He's activated all his monsters, so we're gonna go to Quinn, and we're going to start hitting. Now, does he have anything that hits for 2? No, he does not, does he? All right. So I think the best we can do is use our Sacred Flame. That way we can regain a hit point. I showed it to you before. It's got a +6. It only does 1 damage, but it does have a +2 because we're using the +2 rolls when attacking monsters within 1 tile of you. Yes, he's within 1 tile of me. He's my same tile. Within 1 tile. So does that mean that he has to be? No, I think he does get it. So so we're at an 8, and we have to get a 15. So we need a 7. And we get a 10. So we do hit him for 1, but of course he's not dead. So I'm just going to put 1 damage on him. And he does regain his health. If you hit, which we did, choose yourself or 1 hero on your tile. That hero regains 1 hit point. He's the only one that's hurt, so he'll regain it. And now he can move because he just attacked. So we're going to go ahead and move. Now I wonder if I should go this way or that way. I want to stay with him, but it's going to be impossible. So he's going to have less, unfortunately. He's not going to have the +2 bonus to attacks. So he's got a speed of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, and try to go up that way. We're going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, right here. And we're going to finish our turn. And now we're going to go to the exploration phase. He is at an unexplored edge. So finally we get some respite, but it's another tunnel, or not a tunnel, but like a, yeah, I guess you can call it a tunnel. And we get a monster, It is an Orc Archer. I told you they were coming back. It's the same guy from before. And he goes here. And no encounter. Villain face. No encounter. So activate the monsters. And we activate them in the turn that we drew them. And I know he didn't draw them, but the Orc Smasher was first. So the Orc Smasher was going to do the same thing. If the Orc Smasher is within one tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero. It is already adjacent, so he's hitting Tarek again. Tarek does not get the +2, so he has an AC of 15. And this guy has a +9, so most probably we're going to have to damage Tarek. Actually, no, he got a 1. 9 + 1 is 10. That was kind of lucky, Tarek. You have not been hurt yet. But that was just the first one. Then we go to the Orc Archer. You saw him before. If the Orc Archer is adjacent to a hero, he is not. If the Orc Archer is within 2 tiles of a hero, it attacks the closest hero with the arrow. So again, it's Quinn. He does have his +2 bonus. Of course, he always has it because he's always in the same tile as himself. So it is a arrow is a +6, but it's still going to get him 1 damage because even if we miss. So let's see if he can hit an AC of 18. He needs a 12. Nope, but he does give him the damage again. But it's okay because then Quinn has something to heal, I guess. Alright, and that's the end of all of the monsters that Quinn controls. So we're going back to Tarek. He's got to take care of this guy. I wish he could take care of both, but I don't think that's going to happen. Now he is adjacent to a monster. So he can use a distracting jab. It says attack one adjacent monster. If you hit, move the monster 1 square. After the attack, move your speed. Of course, if he hits, he's going to kill him. But, you know, if he wasn't killing him, he would move the monster 1 square. And he got a 14. Okay, so this guy is done. We still have an archer to worry about, but I feel like this guy hits harder. So, yeah, let's just get him out of the picture. We get this as loot. By the way, I was supposed to move a monster, so he should have had him. Yeah, he should have, because the environment. I keep forgetting the environment. Okay, so he should have had him, but now he's dead, and he's 2 XP, so we're at 3 XP. He wouldn't have activated yet, so it's not a big deal, because this is still, we're still having Tarek's turn, so the monsters have not activated yet. So now that he hit, I can move my speed, so I'm just going to move over here and to be on the edge, because what is this, number 4? So we need like 4 more tiles. So I should, even though I'm going to get another monster. Now we're going to exploration phase. During the exploration phase, we're going to get a tile, and it's another encounter and a door. We might have to open doors after all. And we get a snake. He's going to keep the snake for now, because you have to pass it over. Once the villain phase is over, the snake goes here, and we're going to get an encounter. Now we're going to the villain phase, encounter. Alright, and it's a waking dream. What does it say? Attack the active hero at a +8. He'll get 1 and dazed. Oof. So they're not on the same tile, so unfortunately Tarek doesn't get the +2 bonus. So he only has 15 AC. And he does get 1 and dazed. So we'll put the encounter away. We'll get the dazed token. He does suffer 1 damage. I gotta make change. And with dazed, you can only move or attack, not both, and then discard it at the end of your turn. So next turn, Tarek is not moving. I'm playing with Tarek, but why is he here? Did I confuse them and I moved the wrong guy? I'm pretty sure that's what I did. It should be this guy. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think that's where it goes, because I know it's Tarek's turn. Tarek is the one that's dazed, and he still has a snake that needs to activate. That was just the encounter. So the snake says, if the snake is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a venomous bite. At +7, he'll be also poisoned. He gets a 14, so yes, he is definitely poisoned. So let me find it. So it says you take 1 damage at the start of your hero phase. Discard this Marker at the end of your hero phase if you roll a plus or 10 or more. So how fun. Okay, so he's got all of that. Oh, by the way, we've killed 2 monsters, I think, and I forgot to get treasures. I think it was 1 each, so 200 for you. Oh, draw a treasure card. So Tarek has a treasure card. We get Wand of Polymorph. Use instead of an attack, choose a monster within 2 tiles of you, draw a monster card, and replace the original monster. Well, that's not that great, is it? I wonder if we can sell it. But sure, we'll keep it. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's right. He killed the little guy, the archer, and he killed the smasher. We're good. Okay. So the snake has acted. Oh no, yes, he was poisoned. Okay, so that's the end of Tarek. Now the monster goes. We have to pass a monster to the other players. So, which is me, but you know the other hero, I guess. So now it's Quinn's turn, and there's 2 monsters. Which one is worse? I think they're both really bad. We are on the same tile, so if I use my Sacred Flame. So let me see. If you hit, choose yourself for 1 hero on your tile. The hero regains 1 hit point, and then it'll combo with our Saving Grace. When you or any hero on your tile regains 1 hit point or more, that hero can also end 1 condition currently in effect. So if I heal Tarek, I can also end 1 of the 2 conditions he has. They're both really bad. So we'll think about which one we want to do if we actually hit. Now, who are we going to hit? The snake or the archer? I think the archer gives us damage. He's just, well, I mean, the snake gives us damage every turn. The snake is 1 HP. Actually, it's the same thing. So I think I'm going to go for the archer and let Tarek take care of the snake. So he is within 1 tile of me. So let's go. And I get a 17. So for sure the archer has died. I get 1 experience, so I'm at 4. I do also get a treasure token, and it's 100 gold. So there we go. We need gold because we just spent it all. All right, and Tarek can move. I wonder if we should go for the door to keep him in the same tile, so he has a better chance of defending. This door might be unlocked. Can I just? I think if the door is locked, I have to attack it. Let me double check that real quick. Okay, so if I'm next to the door, I can unlock it and not unlock it, but reveal it. And then there's 3 types of door. One is unlocked, which I can just discard, and it doesn't say that you can keep moving, but I would believe you could keep moving. There's a trap door that immediately gives me a damage, and then that's it. And then there's a locked door that I have to attack it, and if I roll a 10 or higher, I can unlock it. So we're gonna try. So 1, 2, reveal, and it's an unlocked. Discard this door. So okay, so we're discarded. We put it back here, and I'm going to be at an unexplored edge. So that's the end of Quinn's turn. Let's get another tile. Let's move the map. We get yet another door. Oh my goodness, doors, doors, doors. Okay, so here's another door. And a monster. We get a bear for Quinn. It's gonna go here. Okay, it is a black, so we get yet another encounter because we love those so much. And it's each hero takes 1 damage. Now, I'm gonna give a damage to Quinn, but actually Tarek should have been healed because, of course, I forgot to heal him and to remove a condition when I actually hit the guy that I just killed. So I'm not gonna take a healing point because I was supposed to give him 1. And now, what do I want to get rid of? The daze or the poison? I feel like the daze is because if I can only attack and not move, we're not going to explore. And we kind of need to explore if we want to get to the dire chamber. So I'm going to get rid of the daze, believe it or not, even though he's going to take yet another damage. But hopefully the healer can do healing things and heal Tarek soon. So that's all done. So now the bear, well, actually the snake is going to go first. And if the snake is within 1 tile of a hero, it is. It moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks. So he's attacking our friend again. Now this time they're in the same tile, so he gets a +2 bonus to his AC, so he's at 17. So hopefully the snake at a +7 can get him. The snake needs what is it, a 6? 6 plus 7 is, no, actually I'm what am I saying? 17, so it needs a 10. Okay. And it misses this time. Okay, and then the bear. If the cave bear is on the same tile as a hero, it's not. So we move on to the next one. If the cave bear is within one tile of a hero, it is. It moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with the leaping strike. So the leaping strike, ouch, is a +8 to undazed. Ow, okay. So the bear also needs a 10 because I'm at 18 and it's got an 8. But the bear misses by 2, it's an 8. So and there's no missed effect, so we're okay for now. And that's it. Now I have to pass a monster to Tarek, so we'll pass the snake because hopefully he'll kill it. So Tarek is poisoned, so he takes the damage at the beginning of the hero phase. Well, our healer has stuff to do. All right, and it's going to attack and then move. I'm not going to be able to keep them together, but for now they are together. Let's see. So he's going to attack. What's he going to use? I can attack with an adjacent monster, the distracting jab. If you hit, move the monster 1 square. After the attack, move your speed. Again, the monster will be dead, but you know. Or I could move. I could try and kill the bear, which takes 2 to kill, and then pass the snake over. I think that might be better. Where am I getting the second hit from? I know I can use my Fury's Assault, or if I roll a 20, I can deal 2 damage. So I think that's probably... And also I can get rid of one of the monsters. So let's have him move. He moves a speed of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, he can get to here so he can continue to explore. Let's face your target with your crossbow. Don't hit him on the back. Let's hit him on the front, like that. Okay. And he's at a +7. The bear has a 14, so Tarek needs a 7. Okay, he got a 19, almost a 20. So he will use his Fierce Assault, which gives him +1 damage to get rid of the bear, because he's the one that can do it. And that was that. After the attack, move your speed, but I think I'm where I want to be. So, although I can go back, so I have... No, but then we can't explore. So, no, we're not doing that. So, bear gone. Now we have enough XP that we can actually cancel encounters. Treasure, it's 200 gold, okay. And then it's the end of the hero turn, so I'm going to roll to see if I am unpoisoned. Is that a word? Unpoisoned? And I am unpoisoned because I got 18 and I only needed a 10. And okay, so that was good, I guess. And then we get to explore. So let's move the map. Okay, gonna get another encounter, but now we can cancel it if it's terrible. A monster. We get a Duergar guard. There you go. And then we're going to the villain phase. We need an encounter. It is Scream of Sentry. Alright, so Scream of the Sentry. If the monster is in play, discard, but there are monsters in play. So let's keep reading. Choose a monster, draw a tile from the bottom of the stack, place a tile next to the unexplored edge closest to that monster, draw a monster card and place its figure in the new tile. Do we want a new monster? I don't think we do. I think we might want to cancel this one. So I do have to spend 5 XP, but you know what? I feel like there's enough monsters that I might be able to get 5 XP again. So 2, 4, and 1, 5. We're down to 1 XP, but I think it's okay. Alright, so we're not doing that. Okay. And now we're going to activate the monsters that he controls, which is all of them. So the snake. If the snake is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero, so it'll be here, and we need a 7. He needs to hit an 18, though. And he got a 9 plus 7 is 16, not 18, so he's good. So that one missed. And then the Duergar guard, he's kind of interesting and difficult at the same time. If the Duergar guard is adjacent to a hero, it is not, so we move on. If the Duergar guard is on a tile with no heroes and an unexplored edge, Draw a dungeon tile from the bottom of the stack and place it next to Durgar's tile. Draw a monster card and place its figure on that tile. See, he brings friends. That's why I didn't want to have another monster, because I don't think we can handle all these things. So we're getting a tile from the bottom. And luckily we don't get an encounter for it, which is it's black, but we do get a monster. And it's going to be a gibbering mouther, which is going to act in a minute. So he goes here. And then our next monster is the mouther. Told you it was going to attack in a minute. Okay, so, or activate. If the gibbering mouther is within one tile of a hero, it's not. Otherwise, the gibbering mouther moves one tile towards the closest hero. So, okay, so since he's far away, all he's doing is moving, but we have three monsters on the board, and we're only attacking once per turn. So this is not looking that great, but it's what we got. Okay, and that's the end of Tarek's turn, because he's done all his monsters. We go back to Quinn. Oh, and we need to pass a monster over, so we'll give Quinn the snake. Yeah, okay, these guys are going to go after Tarek. So I think to use the sacred flame, I have to be in the same tile as that hero. Yep, so I can heal myself, which I guess is not a bad idea, and then I gotta run so I can keep exploring and adding more monsters, because you know that's kind of what we do. So let's hit with the sacred flame at a +6. The snake is a 13. I do have my +2, so I am at a +8. And I rolled a 20. Unfortunately, I'm not on the same tile as Tarek, or Tarek could flip back his Furious Assault, but I'm not on the same tile, so we're not going to do that. So, but I do kill it, so buy a snake. And snake goes to XP. Now we're up to 2 XP. And then Quinn is going to run with a speed of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to end our turn. Oh, and I do gain HP back because I used my Sacred Flame. Okay, so at the end of my turn, we are right where we need to be. Let's get a tile. Oh my goodness. It's a dead end. Oh no, don't fall. So Tarek is going to have to run unless he can go through this door. Okay, and then we get a monster. We get a Kobold Dragon Shield, which is going to activate in a minute. Okay, that is the we go into that's the end of the exploration phase. We're going to the villain phase. We have another encounter, and this time we cannot cancel it. And we get Durgar Outpost. Draw 5 monster cards. Discard any monster that is not a devil. Shuffle the remaining cards and put them on top of the monster card deck. Oof, devils are tough. If I remember correctly, the devils kind of come in groups. So when you get one, you get like 3 at the same time. But I can't get rid of it, so we're going to get our first 5 cards, and hopefully there are no devils in the first 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to discard any that are not devils. There's a devil. Aberrant, there's a devil, reptile, and orc. So these get discarded, and these two, we now know that there are 2 devils. One of them is another Durgar guard, who is a devil, a dwarf, and a sentry all at the same time. Okay, so good luck to us. There we go. So at least in a way we know what's coming, but we know that what's coming is bad. All right, so that was our encounter. Now the monsters are going to activate. This guy is going to go. If the kobold is adjacent to a hero, it's not adjacent. If the kobold is on a tile with no heroes and an unexplored edge, this particular tile does not have an unexplored edge, so we skip. Otherwise, the kobold moves 1 tile towards the closest hero. So for now, he's just moving. Okay, and then we have to pass at the end of the villain phase. We pass the monster to our other friend, who's got 3 monsters. He's in control of just 3 monsters. That's it, and it's his turn. So I can no longer hit the Durgar. He takes 2 to kill. The Gibbering Mouther takes 2 to kill, and I don't have my Furious Assault anymore, unfortunately. So I could. But this is instead of an attack. I could replace the Durgar guard with something else, but I know there's another Durgar guard coming anyway, so what good is that? And then I can't attack. I should be attacking because there's monsters to be killed. So I think I'm gonna move and get the other guy, get the little guy, and have these guys just do whatever they want to do. So the closest way would be through the door, because I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and be on an explored edge. But if that door is a trap or is a locked door, I am not doing that great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I think it might be worth taking a chance. So I am adjacent, so we could reveal it. And it is, oh, it is unlocked. Okay. So that helps. Then I can move. So well, let's go with the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll flank them. And then I'm using my, oh, actually I could hit for 2 with my lucky strike if I get lucky. Because my lucky strike, if you hit and your attack roll is an even number, it does +1 damage. I forgot about my lucky strike. But then I do have to get lucky, which is 50-50 chance. So for now, I'm just going to use my distracting jab and hit him. I mean, try to hit him. And then after I can move my speed, which I don't think I need to. I'm right where I want to be. But let's do a +7 to this little guy. Woof, he's a 16. Well, good luck to me. Okay, but I got a 14. +7 is more than enough. So he's out. I think we're at 3 XP. I do get a treasure for that. I got $100, 100 gold, I guess. And I'm at the end of my turn, so we're going to go to the exploration phase. Let me move this map a little bit this way so we can see it. And okay, it's white. I'm not going to complain because it's a white arrow, because we don't have enough to get rid of the encounter. And we get the Legion Devil, of course. So when placing a new Legion Devil, like we are doing now, place 2 additional Legion Devils next to the first. You do not gain experience for this card until all Legion Devils are destroyed. I told you they were fun. And now I'm going to place them, but since we're here, let's just continue. If the Legion Devil is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a sword. Now they're all within 1 tile because I just placed them. So they're all attacking at an 11. Oh gosh, that's why they give 3 XP. Alright, so this should be fun. We're going to go to the villain phase. There are no encounters because the arrow is white, but we do have to move all the monsters and do all fun stuff. So the guard, if the guard is adjacent to a hero, it's not. If the guard is on a tile with no heroes and an unexplored edge, draw a dungeon tile from the bottom of the stack and place it next to the Durgar's tile. Draw a monster card and place this figure on that tile. Okay, so we go to the bottom, not where we want to go. And it's actually a long hallway. If possible, place a top tile from the stack next to this tile's unexplored edge. Okay, well, you know what? Sure. Okay, at least we're getting rid of stuff. And so we got 2 tiles, and now do we get a monster? It just says to put another one, but I think the monster goes here. And it is another Darker Guard, because why wouldn't it be? I think that's the end of our devils. So we did that guy. Then the Mouther, if the Mouther is within 1 tile of a hero, it's not. Otherwise, well, move 1 tile towards the closest hero. And of course now we've opened the door. So alright, the Legion Devil. If the Legion Devil is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a sword. So we're doing that. And yeah, closest hero right here attacks with a sword. And at an 11, we are on the same tile, so he's got 17. And he got a 2, so okay. 2 plus 11 is 13, so we're good. Then the next one is going to come here, I guess, and do the same thing. But this guy hit me, so it's 1 damage. And then we got 1 more. I guess we'll put him here. Oh, goodness. And this one misses too, because he got a 2. Okay. That's not bad. I mean, 2 of them missed. I'm not even going to complain. And then the new Durgar Guard is not adjacent to a hero. It's on a tile with no heroes and an unexplored edge. But this tile doesn't have unexplored edges. So otherwise, it moves 1 tile towards the closest hero. So this guy is moving next to his friend. Wow. And then we have to pass a monster over to Quinn. This sounds like fun. You know what? I think I'm going to have to use like my powerful attacks. I know he has an attack that hits like 4 things. all for one, but I might be able to get rid of a bunch of monsters with that. Okay, so it's Quinn's turn. I want to keep them on the same tile, so it means another door. But I try not to open doors. Like, I always try to, you know, ignore doors as much as possible. And in this adventure, I've opened like so many. But it is what it is. So, let's see. Can I hit a couple of things? Let's see. Okay, so I think I'm going to use the Cleric's Shield. I should probably be regaining health, especially now that we're on the same tile. Actually, he needs some health. So, you know what? We'll just use Sacred Flame. I was going to use one that is going to give him a little bit of bonus to his AC, but I think regaining the health is probably better. And hopefully Tara can get rid of all 3 monsters with his Tornado Strike. So let's do Sacred Flame at a +6, attacking one of the devils. Because it's a monster within 1 tile of you, and he's here. Where is he? He's here. So there's no monster in this tile, there's no monster in this tile, so it'll have to be... we'll just attack the one in the back. How about that? I don't know, because of whatever. So I'm at a +6. The Legion Devil is a 16, oh god. But I do get my +2, so I'm at +8. And I got a 12, +8 is 20, so he's good. It's not a natural 20, so I can't level up, but we do get rid of 1. But we don't get the XP until all 3 are defeated, so no XP this time. And let's go check that door. Let's hope it's another unlocked. 1, 2. Can we get so lucky 3 times? Probably not. Oh my gosh, they are in a tangle here. Okay, so this one says, oh, it's trapped. So it says heroes adjacent to the door take 1 damage, then discard this door. So, okay, I'll take a damage, discard the door, and then I can move 1 more so that I can be here. And this could be it, I think. Looks like it could be. Let's check it out. Yes, it is. Dire Chamber entrance. I knew we were close. Okay, so Dire Chamber entrance will go here. So with all these monsters on the board, now we're going to add a whole bunch more probably. But at least we're going to know what our objective is. So what we do is we kind of stop and we reveal a chamber card. You got to remember that I am on Quinn's. He's just on, we're on exploration phase right now. So our chamber card is going to be the Refuse Pit. Let's see. It says place the tunnel exit tile next to any unexplored edge of the chamber and place the, oh my gosh, Otiug, however you say that, on the chamber entrance tile. So the one we just flipped over. Starting with the active hero, each player draws a monster card and places a monster on a chamber tile. If the monster is not an aberrant, discard once and draw again. Place monsters on tiles that have no monster first. Goal, destroy the Otiuth and escape through the tunnel exit. So first I gotta find the tunnel exit, which is right here, and we put it somewhere. Oh my, see, now I'm afraid that you won't be able to see this. I'm going to move everything down a bit. I have been doing okay. I haven't had to put any cards away yet. Hopefully that won't have to change. That's going to be the end of our dungeon right there. Okay, and then we are going to put monster. Okay, right here. So that's all the tiles we're going to place because there are no more unexplored edges. So we take these, put them back in the box, and then place the tunnel and place the. Okay, so we need to find Mr. Otiuth, whatever your name is. How lovely he looks. Yep, right there. Okay, and starting with the active hero, each player draws a monster card and places a monster on a chamber tile. If the monster is not an aberrant, discard once and draw again. Place monsters on tiles that have no monsters first. Okay, so on chamber tiles. So is this an aberrant? No, it's not. So we're going to discard Mr. Snake and try again. And this one is not, but it's human, but I guess it's what we get. So we get a human. Okay, and place it on the tile with no monsters first. So there we go. And then he needs a monster. So now for Tarak, that is an aberrant. It's a Grell, so we don't need to redraw. And it says on the chamber tile. So the tunnel exit, I don't believe is a chamber tile. So we can either put it here or here. I guess we'll put it here. And that's it. And now Fun times ahead, huh? Look at all these guys. And these guys are coming. I'm not even worried about these guys anymore. So my objective is to destroy the big guy and escape through the tunnel. And here's the big guy's stats for you to admire. So what do we have to do? Is it 10 damage? I think it's 10 damage at a 14 AC. All right, we can do this. And now we actually have a villain, so he'll start activating as well. So fun times. Okay, so we're done with the exploration phase. That is not a black triangle shapes. I don't think. It looks more reddish to me, so I don't think we get an encounter card. We did explore, so I think we're okay. So now we're going to go to the villain, the second part of the villain phase, which is activating the villains. So this guy, I just show him to you. If he's adjacent to a hero, he's not. So we move to the next one. If he's within 2 tiles of a hero, it attacks the hero. It attacks that hero with that grappling tentacle. So the grappling tentacle is it's gonna be at a +10, and it's gonna hit for 1, and it's gonna give me dazed and move the hero to any square adjacent to the big monster. Okay, at a 10, he needs to hit an 18, correct? So he needs an 8, and he got it. He got a 9. Okay, so I do get 1 damage, and I'm pulled over here. Okay, all right, and that was just the villain. Now we're going to activate the monsters that Quinn controls. The first one is a Dwerger Guard. Well, now I have 2 Dwerger Guards. I don't know how that works. I believe all of them activate. I need to check that out. Okay, so it is what I thought. If I have a card and the other player, the other hero also has the same monster, both of them activate during both of the players. So both Dwerger Guards are going to activate during my turn, and then both are going to activate during his turn. It's going to be great. So, and also something that I forgot to mention. When we drew this long hallway, the next tile that we drew, if it would have had a black triangle, we would have gotten an encounter. But it was white, so it was okay. Okay, so if the Dwerger Guard, so these guys are not adjacent to a hero. They're not on a tile with no unexplored edges, so they're going to just move 1 tile. So both of them are going to do the same thing. And then the human cultist, which is over there next to me or close to me, if the cultist is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a poisoned dagger. So it's a +6 and 1 plus poison. So let's go. But at a 5, I think it totally missed because I am at an 18 AC. I do have to heal myself or kill that monster. That's something else that I guess we can do. Okay, so that's all the monsters he controls. But then, of course, we're going to pass the cultist over because the Dwerger Guard is going to activate for both of us. Look at this array of beautiful people here. Let me put, sure, let's actually, so that I can keep the order correctly. Like that, like we're reading a book. All right. So, Tarek. So now Tarek has a difficult decision to make because as much as I would love to get rid of some monsters, I also want to kill the big guy. And at a 10 HP and 14 AC, it's going to be tough. So I'm thinking of using my Tornado Strike. It's not super powerful, but it will attack a bunch of people. It is my daily power, so it means I can only use it once. Attack 4 times. Each attack can be against any monster on your tile. Also has to be on my tile. After the attacks, place your hero on any square on your tile. I can do that one, or I can do my new one. The attack one adjacent monster, hit or miss. Place your hero on any tile within 2 tiles of where you started, and then use it at willpower immediately. So that will let me attack twice. This one has to be monsters on my tile, and unfortunately these monsters, well, these monsters are on my tile, but I would really like to get over there and do some damage there. So I can attack, if I can get the Grell, how much power? The Grell is 2 damage. So I'll have to do 2 to the Grell and 2 to the big guy. And forget about the Legion. Because I don't want to waste my attacks. And then they'll just come to me anyways. Or I can do the other one, attack one of the legions, go over there, attack the big guy, and next time use the Tornado Strike because I'm going to have more monsters too, probably on my tile. So I think so. I think we're going to do the Acrobatic Onslaught. And yeah, attack one adjacent monster at a +7. And the devils have a 16. So 14 plus 7. Okay, I got one of them. So sure, we'll get rid of you, I guess. Still no XP because I have to get all of them to do that. Also, I have to be aware that from now on we're going to get encounters because we're not going to be exploring anymore. We don't need to explore anymore. So that's something else that I got to be aware of. So that's one down. And then hit or miss. Place your hero on any tile within 2 tiles of where you started and then use an at will power immediately. And I got to flip this over. So, of course, 2 tiles will be right here. Let's go here. And an at will, I will use my lucky strike to see if I can hit him for 2. Attack one monster within 1 tile of you. If you hit and your attack rolls an even number, deal 1 plus 1 damage. So I'm at a 7. I need to hit a 14 with an even number. Okay, 8 plus 7 is 15. He only has a 14, so I do hit him, and I do hit him twice because it's an even number. I did it. Okay. Yeah, so 2 hits for him. So 2 out of the 10 that he needs. It's going to take a while, but we started. All right, and now all these things, oh, well, actually, first we'll go to the exploration phase. Because I'm not on a edge, so I cannot explore. So with that said, we'll go to the villain phase. This guy's going to go first. So if the Otik, oh my gosh, I can't say that. The O is adjacent to a hero. It is. It attacks the adjacent hero with the most hit points remaining with a crushing bite. Okay, so who has the most hit points? He's got 5. So he's attacking Tarek. The crushing bite is at a plus 12, and no matter what, is going to hit him for 1, but it might do 3 damage to Tarek. Ouch. Okay, so plus 12, and we're on the same tiles, so his AC is 17. So only is a 5 to hit. And he definitely hits. Okay, so that's 3 damage, so I'm at 4 health. Nobody said this was going to be easy, right? Okay, so that's just him. Now, all of these lovely guys are going to go. So first the Gibbering Mouther, which is here. Within 1 tile of a hero? No. Otherwise, moves 1 tile closer to the hero. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so it's the same. So we'll go this way just so that I don't even know why. The Devil. If the Legion Devil is within 1 tile of a hero, it is, yes. It moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a sword. So it's going to move adjacent to Quinn at a plus 11. Quinn is at 18. 11 plus 5 is 16, so he misses. So that's that. The guards, both of them are just going to move. So we'll just put them right here so they're all together. And then the Grell says if the Grell is adjacent to a hero, it is not. If the Grell is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with Tentacles. Tentacles is a plus 7, 1 and dazed. The closest hero would be Tarek, okay, who's getting a beating. Okay, but he got a 3. What was the plus? Tentacles, 7, so 10, so no. Okay, and then the Human Cultist is right there adjacent to Quinn. If the cultist is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a poison dagger. So at a plus 6, 1 in poison, but he needs to go through a 18. Let's see if he can do it. No, he can't. With the 1, he's not going to be able to do it. Okay. Woo! That was Tarek. Now it's Quinn's turn. I think the first thing he's going to do is he's going to use his utility power. It says use his power during your hero phase, which is now. You and one other hero on your tile regain 2 hit points. We're both on the same tile, so might as well do it now. I cannot use that again because it gets flipped, but everybody's gaining 2 lives, and I think Tarek really needs that. So 2 for you and 2 for you. Okay, 2, 4, 5. So he's at 6 and he's at 7. So they're kind of there. I can do that again because I do have a potion of rejuvenation that says flip one of your use powers, but I think for now, let's see what happens. I can use my healing Sacred Flame to heal somebody, or I can use my daily power. I think maybe that's what I want to do. Attack one adjacent monster. After the attack, choose 1 monster on your tile. Pass that monster's card to the player to your right. That player now controls that monster. Yeah, because it's a 3. If we can get this guy for 3, he'll be at half his health. I think it's worth it. So, Wrathful Thunder it is. And he got a 20, and we're on the same tile. So actually that's perfect because this guy gets to flip over his Furious Assault. And after the attack, choose one monster on your tile. Pass that monster's card to the player to your right. That player now controls the monster. Now here's something that I don't know because I don't think it's ever happened before. Oh, it's 3 damage also. Let me get them. You're not supposed to control 2 monsters with the same name. So that now this guy has the 2 Durga guards. Has all the guards. By the way, I was supposed to pass a monster over to this guy, wasn't I? I keep forgetting to do that, so we'll do it like that. Pretend I didn't forget, but I forgot. But I guess we'll leave it like that. They'll both act at the same time. So, okay. 3 damage. We didn't explore. Did we get an encounter for Tarek last time? I don't think we did. And we probably should have because we're not exploring. How much XP do we have? We only have 3 XP, so we can't cancel the encounter. So exploration phase, we're not going to explore. Villain phase, we'll go to an encounter. And we get Revel in Destruction. Choose a damaged monster. That monster regains 1 hit point. Oh no, they're healing now. And again, we can't cancel it. So none of the monsters are hurt, but the villain is hurt. And the villain is a special kind of monster, so he does count as a monster, so he is the one that's going to be healed. Unfortunately, that is very bad. All our hard work, we have to do it again. He's down to 4 out of the 10 that he needs. So that was our encounter, and now this is Quinn, right? So Quinn has the Mouther as his monster, which is down here. Within a tile of a hero, no, but then he's going to move. So we're on a clock. Because next time, the Gibbering Monster, which actually is going to pass over to Tarek, he's going to attack, he's going to activate again. He's got no monsters because maybe I missed giving him a monster here and there. Okay, but that's all the monsters he's got, so we're back to Tarek. Tarek is going to use his Tornado Strike. You saw it before, we're attacking 4 different things. We're going to start, where should we start? If we do 4 and we use our Furious Assault to add 1 more, that's only 5 hits. So unfortunately, the big monster wouldn't die because he just healed. If he wouldn't have healed, we could have killed him, but he's not going to die. So I might as well kill some of the little ones, especially since I have so many, and worry about the big monster later. So let's see. I don't want to use my Furious Assault and not have it for the big monster. But the plan was to do that. So we can probably kill the Legion Devil guy. Anything that has a 1. Nothing has a 1. The Legion Devil and the Cultist. Can get those 2. And then maybe do some damage to the big guy. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go for the Legion Devil first. He's on my tile. So I'm attacking at a +7. And I need what for the devil? The 16. Oh my gosh. I got 12 plus 7 is 19. We got him. Okay, so Legion Devil out. And we do get, now he's the last one to go. So we do get a treasure for that. He's an XP. Oh, it's 3 XP, so we can actually cancel something. So that's not bad. Ooh, we got another treasure. So let's see what we get. Potion of Healing. You know what? Use this item during your hero phase. You're an adjacent hero regains 2 hit points. I will keep that because I might need it. Thank you, treasure. Okay, and I also saved $600, 600 gold. Okay, so that's that. And then that was my first attack. For my second attack with my tornado, I'm going to go for the human cultist. Yeah, because I can kill him. He's a 14. Let's try. Okay, we got a 16, so we're good. So the human cultist is also out, and we also get another treasure. Human cultist. Okay, so we're down to him controlling 4. That's not bad. And plus we get XP. We also get a treasure. Oh, and what? Another treasure card? No way. I thought I shuffled this. Could have swear I did. Dragon Tooth Pick. play this item immediately. You gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls against adjacent monsters while this item is in play. If you roll a natural 19 or 20 on an attack, you deal +1 damage with that attack. Okay, he is our attacker, and I saved $1,500, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so those were my attacks. I could move and explore, but why would I want to do that? To get more monsters when I'm trying to kill them? So probably not. So we're just going to get an encounter, but now we can cancel it. So what do we get? We get an earthquake. Oof, yes, we're going to cancel that. Attack each hero at a +6, 2 on days, missed, it's still 1 damage. So we're going to cancel this one. Let's get our XP. Thank you, Devil, for helping us with that. We got 3, 4, 5, and we're down to 2 XP, so we cannot cancel the next one. So we better hurry and kill this big boss. Okay, so that was the encounter. Now the villain is going to go. So if the O is adjacent to a hero, it attacks the adjacent hero with the most hit points remaining with a crushing bite. He's got 7, 2, 4, 5, 6, so it's attacking Quinn this time. And the bite is a +12. Crushing bite, yeah, but it's still going to do 1 damage, no matter what, because if it misses, it's 1 damage, but hopefully it misses. But at a 12, I don't know. Yeah, of course it doesn't miss. Okay, so it's 3 damage to this guy, so let me make some change. Here we go, he's at 4 health. Okay, and then that's not it. Tarek has a bunch of monsters he needs to move. So the Durgar guards are just going to move because there's no unexplored edge. The Grell, I mean, they're just going to move. They're coming. The Grell is adjacent to a hero. Where's the Grell is adjacent to Tarek. Venomous Bite is a 7. What does it say here? 1 in poison, and if you miss, is 1 damage. Okay. I am at a 17, so it needs a 10. But it doesn't get it. But I still get 1 damage. So there we go. And that was the Grell. I already moved the Durgar. And then the Mouther, which is the one that keeps going back and forth. So within 1 tile of a hero. It is within 1 tile of a hero. It attacks all heroes. Oh, come on. Within 1 tile. So at a +8, let's do the active hero first. Okay, that one missed. And then for Quinn, it's a 9, and he was an 8, so that's 17, but Quinn is an 18, so we're good. Okay, Quinn. Tarek is finished, so Quinn has a lot of work to do. He has no more big powers. However, I can change that with my rejuvenation potion, because this lets me flip one of my used powers. So I'll go ahead and discard it. There goes $1,000. And we'll take back our Wrathful Thunder, which is going to be at a +6 and is going to be hopefully 3 damage to the big guy. 9 + 6 is 14, just enough to hit him for 3. Please don't heal again, Mr. Monster. So where are we at? 2, 4, 5, we're at 7. We need 3 more. Gonna have to hit him with that tornado all in him. Let me make some change, okay? So, and he's not going to move. So the next encounter is going to get us. So that's the end of his turn. We go to exploration. We're not exploring. We go to the villain phase. First, an encounter. We get a new environment card, the Walls of Magma. Whenever the active hero ends his or her hero phase adjacent to a wall, that hero takes 1 damage. You know what? I'm happy to get rid of that other card because I think I've forgotten a few times to pass a monster over to the other guy. And we're not going to be next to walls because we're next to the big monster where we want to be. So we're replacing the old environment card with a new environment card, which I like much better. And that was our encounter. We couldn't cancel it, but I don't think we would have anyways. And now, this is Quinn. Yeah, I passed over the Durgar guards, the Durgar guard, whatever the name is. And if the Durgar guard is adjacent to a hero, no. If the Durgar guard is on a tile with no unexplored edges, no. So it just moves 1 to the closest hero, and they're both going to move because, of course, they both activate. Okay, So that's it, and then this guy comes over. Oh no, not anymore. We don't pass them over anymore. I forgot. Now we have the walls of magma. So I have Tarek. He's got to do 3 damage. Can he do 3 damage somehow? I don't see how. If he wouldn't have, I mean, if he rolls a 20 or a 19 now, right? With our dragon toothpick, you gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls against adjacent monsters where adjacent while this item is in play. If you roll a natural 19 or a 20 on your attack, you deal +1 damage with that attack. So if I can use that, plus my Furious Assault, that's 2. And I'm gonna just in case use my Lucky Strike, because if I can hit with an even, then I can kill him. So Lucky Strike, attack one monster within 1 tile of you. I do get the +1 bonus to attack rolls because I'm attacking an adjacent monster, so I'm at an 8. And I need to hit a 14 AC, okay? And then we'll hit him for extra damage. Okay, so I got a 19. That's not even, but it's okay. So I'm not doing the extra damage from here. But I did get a 19. Hold on, I got a 19. That's perfect. That's 1 extra damage with that attack. 1 and 2, and my Furious Assault is 3. That's the 3 that we need. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We did it, guys. We did it with a room full of monsters, but we managed to defeat them. So bye, Odiuth. Oh my gosh. Please tell me how to pronounce that. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Well, guys, there you have it. That was a full run-through of adventure number 5, and we're going to continue. We're going to finish up the campaign, so stay tuned, stay with us, and if you haven't watched the previous ones, go ahead and watch them. Hope you guys are enjoying this one. This was a great game. I love playing it. I did notice that I went back to check before I started the video, and it was funny that I noticed that I was wearing the same shirt that I wore last time when I played the game. It was interesting. I assure you it's clean. I'm just kidding. Thank you guys for joining me today. Subscribe to the channel, follow us on social media, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, may you play more games.